Yeah. On the hour mark, or the minute mark, I mean.
Yes.
Three,
3,
two,
2.
one.
Okay. Anything else? No. If I find anything, I'll throw it in here, but I haven't really found too much.
A lot of what I've been reading is like, hey, here's a review on this game. Here's a review on this game, because, like, all the games came out this week.
Yeah. Heist for GTA Online, It's like, coming soon. It's like, yeah, you said that a year ago, and then I
Well,
still don't believe it.
now we have at least something to look at. It's the
Is
next
it?
update.
Yeah.
But I've that in the show notes.
Yeah, I just saw. Don't expect a Blood Dragon sequel from Ubisoft. I don't think anyone expected that. Like,
Nope.
anyways, okay, we are live. Okay.
Yes.
So you ready?
I'm good to go.
Okay. Welcome to episode 199 of the Geeks for the Win podcast, the tech and gaming podcast from the geeksforthewin.com, where we cover all things geeky. I'm your host, William, and I'm joined with my co-host, Stuart.
Known across the internet as Casual Terror.
Alrighty. I'm back, even though Stuart did do a show last week.
Yes.
We both had the same idea. Like, I just got to asking Henry and Knox first.
Yeah. I was literally like, okay, open up Twitter. Oh, he just now asked it. Okay.
Yeah, because I knew I knew there was a chance I wasn't going to be able to, but I still wanted something. I didn't want it to be my fault. Again. So, but that was a good show. Like, so good. Stuart thought you people should listen to it twice.
Yeah, apparently, yeah. That's now fixed though. So if you want to listen to the proper ending of just me talking by myself, if you download the episode, it's all fixed now. But then again, who wants to just listen to me? So yeah.
Yeah. Well, really good, interesting
Not here
Halo
to know,
talk.
but
Though.
okay.
Great Halo talk. I really enjoyed listening to all that. I have it downloaded. I still need to play it though.
I have not played much of it. Like they were basically ball watching the game the entire time. I'm like, I'm not necessarily okay. You guys go. I'm really into Halo for the multiplayer, and I can't do that. So it's really hampering my view of the game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of waited for the servers to be fixed, and yet they're still not fixed. It was like,
Supposedly there was a patch that was supposed to come out today to fix all this, but they delayed that till tomorrow or Friday. We're not. You just said till the end of the week. So hopefully it'll be fixed by this weekend, and we can actually have a good, proper game night.
yeah, hopefully. So is Halo 1 and 2 just two-player co-op, or
I'm not sure. I
I've
mean, it
never
was
gotten
back then,
yeah, I've never gotten an answer if they've changed that.
but I haven't tried. Like I've only done it. The only person I actually played with the campaign has been Jaybird, and it was just the two of us. So I have no idea if there's four player campaign in 1 and 2 or not.
Because I want to say, I could be totally wrong. I want to say in the anniversary they added 4-player, but I don't know. There's like no real. It's. I haven't heard anyone talk about it. Like,
I have no idea.
yeah. So, I guess what all have you been playing?
Not really much has changed since last episode. I played a little bit more Halo. Did get into a couple matches, so I have actually played. It's still buggy. Like there was one time I was about to get into a game, and then I get the end of game box, and okay. And according to my win-lose ratio, I won that game. So yeah. So,
Okay.
but yeah, it's basically I've been playing a lot of WoW. I even streamed some last night because I felt like it.
Really, I didn't see that. Huh.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like at like 8 o'clock at night. So
Hmm.
um, I'll probably stream some again this weekend because Friday and Saturday is the 10th anniversary of World of Warcraft. So there's kind of going to be a big hoopla. I am assuming.
Uh, Speaking of
Um,
anniversaries, happy birthday!
oh, thank you.
Anniversary of your birth.
Yes, it is.
I was
I'm
gonna
now
wait till we. I was
27, I
at the
think.
beginning of the show, and then I kind of forgot, and then you say anniversary, and I'm like, oh yes, dang it. So yeah. So So wow. What
Yes, yes, I'm
was it worth
thoroughly
going back
enjoying.
to?
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Was it worth going back to?
Yes, absolutely. There's the game. Like I started playing right around 2006, so the game was just two years old by then, and the game has changed so much since then. It's amazing. Like there's so much more voice acting. There's cutscenes now. It's it's and since this expansion, a lot of the character models have gotten upgrades. Like they've added more polygon counts to a lot of the character models, so they look a lot better. There's more facial expressions. It almost feels like would be as close as we're probably ever going to get to World of Warcraft 2.
Okay. How long do you think they're gonna keep going with it though? Like, how long do you think they? I mean,
As long as they can.
how long do you
Like
think that's gonna be? Because this can't be going on in 50 years. That would just be absurd.
honestly, I don't know. I mean, there was a big drop off lately, but I mean they've gotten quite a bit back in the past month. Like they saw an increase of over 1 million just in the past month. So I don't know. As long as they want to go, I guess. And a couple years ago, there's something that was released, whether it's actually true or not, of like all the expansions that they kind of have planned out for the time being, and we've not even gotten half on that list. So I mean, there's still a bunch of other stuff that they could touch on. There's quite a bit in the lore that just hasn't been addressed yet.
Okay.
Um, but what I have played since I last talked to you, and I don't know if you did or not, the Evolve Big Alpha
I did. I did. Well, I
happened.
played the original alpha on the
Right.
PC.
Yes. Yes, but did you play the latest one though? on the
Yes,
Xbox?
I did. I did play it on the Xbox. Which I mean, on the PC, you were able to hook up, the 360 controller and the Xbox One controller, and it worked fine on that. So, I had a little heads up there, but it I enjoyed it. I really do. I don't know. It's going to be a huge just balancing issue. It's just going to their main trouble is going to be, you know, balancing.
Absolutely. I felt like the monster was a bit too hard.
Yeah. Like the monster can pretty much just run away and eat until it evolves its third form,
No,
and
I'm talking
then
about being the monster. Because like they have since released like an infographic on how many times did the monster win or the hunters win, and the hunters won quite a bit more than the monster did.
really.
There was like almost every game that I played, we took that monster down super quick.
When a lot of the games I played, the monsters, I mean, the hunters would take them down if they could catch up to the monster, and there were some stupid people who would, try to attack you right away and not do any,
The first couple games that I played, the monster hid right there. Like you're
yeah.
not gonna do anything.
I mean, when I was the monster, I ran, ate, ran, got to my third evolved, and then went to the, what was the power station, whatever thing, and
Yeah.
just was pretty much able to wreck, you know. I didn't play enough to where I could unlock the alternate hunters.
Oh yeah, I didn't play that much either.
I had friends who did, and they were telling me they liked it. Like the tracker, it's the tracker, right? The second tracker doesn't have a dog, I don't think.
Mm. I felt like maybe like the hunter and the monsters could have spawned at opposite ends of the map, because them dropping right on top of each other. Like when you're the monster, you gotta get out of there quick. Even then, there's a good chance that you won't get far enough away. Um, but yeah. Also, I felt like everybody having the ability to see the monster's footprints. Maybe only the tracker should have that.
Yeah, that definitely, because I wasn't the tracker. I was like assault, and I was still able to, I was
Yeah.
pretty much running far ahead of the tracker because I could see the footprints.
Assault was actually the one class that did not end up playing.
That was the
I
most popular one too, I think, right?
Right, that was the my number two choice on that list that you have to give which you would rather play. Monster was number one, medic was number five. I played the medic most of the time, which I'm like, this was my least.
I don't
This was
think
on
I
the
ever
bottom of my
played the
list,
medic.
but I'm in every single time.
Yeah, I don't think I ever played the medic. Thinking about it, or at least on this one on the alpha for the PC months back. I played as everything, but I don't think it ever popped up medic for me. But yeah, it is definitely going to be a battle to balance.
Yeah,
But
yeah, it's what I read on the subreddit for this was that the Kraken is actually a lot better for the balance than the Goliath. That's what it was. So, but I never saw the Kraken at all whenever I played.
yeah, I don't think I played. Yeah, I played for the first couple days, and then I don't know, stuff happened. I didn't stick through the whole entire time.
I didn't actually play that many games, maybe 15 matches. So I didn't play the entire time.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I played the alpha on the PC like months ago, so it's like I already kind of played it, and I'm kind of thinking I don't want to play this way too much, and then when the game comes out, be like, "Ugh, I don't feel like playing this again," because. I played it
Right.
so much.
Right. One thing that I really, really did like was the after the game, you get the map of all the character
Oh
movements.
yeah, it's like sped
I
up real.
I think that's probably my favorite part of the game was to see, oh look, the monster went this way, but all the hunters went that way.
Exactly. And like sometimes where we couldn't find the monster at all, and we looked at the end, that end thing. It's like, oh, we were like the monster was right near us the whole time. What the heck?
Yeah.
But it's it kind of has the Left 4 Dead feel to it, where there's like really no story to it,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and it's just like the mostly a co-op game, And I love Left 4 Dead. I love Left 4 Dead 2. I'm can't wait for Left 4 Dead 3, but I don't know how well that's gonna translate. I mean, how well it's gonna work, even if Left 4 Dead 3 comes out and it's the same as Left 4 Dead 1 and 2, because I mean, just
Right.
the whole
You can
thing
only
with
play the same game so many times.
yeah, and it just didn't seem like there was that much depth to it. Granted, it's the alpha, which is pretty
Right.
much just the beta, you know, but
Right. I did like the pre-drop commotion that the hunters had with each other. Like
oh
the little
yeah,
stories that they told, just like in Left 4 Dead. When the mission starts, they might tell a quick story or two.
definitely, definitely. But I mean, I just don't know if you know a large community is going to go for a game where the replayability is, pretty much doing the same thing over and over again, over and over again, over and over again. Because, I mean, it's kind of hard to think that how much I played a Left 4 Dead 1 and 2.
Well, Call of Duty's been around this long.
True, but I mean, that's multiplayer, you know. This is the whole. That's just one aspect of the game. This is like the whole game, just like how Left 4 Dead 1 and 2 was.
Right.
I don't know. I'm a little fearful there, because we saw how well Titanfall did. I mean,
That is true. That is true. I mean, playing
people
playing
got
this alpha made me realize, like, maybe I don't know. It made me. At first, I was all gun ho for it. Now I'm definitely a wait and see. How
yeah.
is this gonna do before I pick
I
it
mean,
up?
I really think that a game has to have more to it than just like one main mode.
And oh, there has to be more than just what we played. What we played was just what they gave us
True, but as
for the
from
alpha.
from what I've seen, from what I've heard and can tell, then it may just be different maps. There's three different sets of each character and monsters, and then maybe different maps. I
That
don't. They haven't said anything about different modes or different like anything. And the game's coming out in a few months,
yeah, true.
so like it says big alpha, but I mean that's just the name. This is pretty much the beta, because
Right, if they're having an alpha now and they're coming out in February, like, oh wait,
and they were supposed to come out already,
yeah, it
right?
was supposed to be out by now.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that it's just big alpha just gets people excited because they think it's more exclusive than like a beta,
Yeah,
which a beta is just a demo, pretty much. Because most of the public betas come out like like pretty much just for stress tests and to demo the
yeah.
game off. There's no real like most of the betas don't come out in a time where they can actually change stuff. You know, that's why
Drastically, yeah.
I'm kind of interested in the Halo 5 beta because that's coming out quite a bit before the actual game releases. So
I want
you
to
know,
say the Halo betas they've always been really far in advance.
yeah.
Um, and actually, since we're talking about Evolve, a news article from on Game Informer just came out talking about the third medic class. Describes as the smartest of all hunters.
Okay.
Lara's mission on the planet Ashir is to learn about as much of the mysterious monsters as possible. She's got healing grenades, and the only medic that can directly self-heal. Great.
So
And
probably the only medic anyone ever uses.
Probably, yeah, but it's also the third medic. So,
Yeah.
I mean, but yeah.
So anything else you've been playing?
No, I have not picked up Dragon Age just yet. Maybe in a couple weeks I'll pick it up. So.
I've got it.
Oh, you have Dragon Age?
I got it from GameFly. I started GameFly back up.
Okay, so I assume you're playing on the Xbox One.
Yes. I have not yet played it yet because I just got it today.
Okay.
And the little free time I had today, I had to catch up on like the Flash and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
So, but I will be playing some of it. I mean, I just want to see how it is, you know? Like, I tried playing the Origins, the first one. Didn't really like it too much. So, I hear this one's supposed to be kind of different.
Yeah, from what I've heard, it's not very newcomer friendly in a sense of lore.
Gotcha.
I'll be picking up on the PC because that's where I played the past two. So, I mean, because of the whole hot bar thing, I've always, from Origins, I've heard that was the way to play it. Was, having all of your abilities right there on the keyboard, not having to do a little, not having to do button modifiers and all that.
Gotcha. I gotta say, this game's not gonna get much playtime if it doesn't interest me quick, because tomorrow, it's either, I think it's tomorrow, tomorrow or the next day, I don't know, depends on how the mail runs, but at least by Friday, Bayonetta 2 I'm getting from GameFly, which I loved Bayonetta 1, so, or just Bayonetta, so
well, then it's probably not going to get much play because also what I've heard is it's a slow start.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, there's supposed to be co-op stuff, right?
There's a multiplayer, but
yeah, I may play that.
I'm going to think it's going to be a lot like how Mass Effect's multiplayer was.
Yeah.
And
I may just end up playing that stuff with, like, Ace and whoever else has it for a bit, But anyways, what have I been playing though? I've been playing. Last week they had on sale for, it was like $3 off. Dive Kick.
Oh, how are you liking that?
That is fun. I'm really liking Dive Kick. Like, it's only 2 buttons. If anyone doesn't know about Dive Kick, pretty much jump up and then you dive down to kick. But each character does it differently. Like, there's
different angles and all that. Yeah.
There's even one character that kind of like swings like Spider-Man. That's his kick. So,
now, does this have online multiplayer, or is it only couch co-op?
It's got online multiplayer. It's got ranked matches, unranked matches, and invite a friend, versus style. I've been trying to get people to pick it up because it's pretty cheap and it's really fun, and I think a lot of people who like fighters would like it, because I didn't pick up Killer Instinct Season 2 because I was kind of feeling like fighter fatigue, for the last few years with all the Street Fighters that have come out, and Killer Instinct and Injustice, and there's been a lot of fighters.
Yeah.
But this I saw was on sale, and I've been intrigued about it for quite a bit, and I picked it up, and it's just really fun. It's simple, but there's still strategy to it.
Yes. From what I've seen of it, yeah, there is. What did you pick it up on?
The Xbox One.
Okay.
Yeah, last week it was on sale for $7. It's $10 though, so it's still fairly cheap. But it's really seems simple, but it there's a lot to it. The different fighters, different angles, different and the fact that as soon as you get hit once, you're KO'd, instant KO.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably pick it up soon.
Cool.
So.
That'd be definitely fun to play. So far the ranked and unranked matches are kind of that system kind of isn't working.
Okay.
When I first picked it up, I tried doing a bunch of ranked matches, and I got, it's like, oh, okay, found somebody, awesome, and then they disconnected, and I'm just like, and it shows you the percentage of, disconnect percentage, I guess how many times they've either left or I don't know, and whenever supposedly they leave, whether it's on purpose or, they or just accident. It automatically counts as a loss for them and a win for you.
Awesome.
My Xbox or my what was it? Yeah, my Xbox froze, and that counted me as a loss. So I have 25 wins and 1 loss, and I haven't even played a single match against anybody. Wait, no, I did play a match against one person. And what was it? I used there's an achievement. There's these special gyms you choose. After your fighter, you choose these gyms, and they give you certain percentage extra for diving or kicking or whatever. This one gives you I can't remember what it's called, but it gives you 30% extra on something. I think on both or whatever. But you are one kill away from losing completely.
Okay.
So I think it's first to 5 kills. So you already have 4 defeats when you start. And there's an achievement to pretty much win, so that's 5 straight kills in a row. I got that, and I ended up getting 4 different achievements at once from that one match. I was so excited. Because most of the achievement, most of them are 100 points. So there's complete with every character, complete with one character, use that gym and kills, and win the match, pretty much not losing at all.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's play so many matches, play 1,000 matches or stuff like that. Which if they don't fix the ranked the ranked matches and unranked matches, then I don't think I'll ever get those achievements because it just doesn't seem to be working. But if other people if I can end up getting some other people to pick it up, it would be really fun to play with friends. I really think this game would be real simple, but yet a fun fighting game to play with friends that doesn't involve too much, weird, quarter circle, back, forward, up, forward, back, weird combinations. Right. It's just, you press one button to jump up, one button to kick.
Right. It's super simple, but at the same time super complicated.
Exactly. It's almost kind of like chess meets fighting. You have to calculate if is he gonna jump up and dive here, because if he does and I do, then we're gonna both miss each other, and there's sometimes you hit them, you barely hit them, and it still counts. And other times you can get like you can hit them right on the head, and it's real fun. I'm really enjoying it. So, um, let's see. I don't have. There hasn't been too much else. I've just some little mobile games. Nothing, you know, it's super exciting. But I have been playing some of the. I took a break from Destiny for like 4 or 5 days. It felt good. It really did.
But then
Um,
I saw you were back on it. I'm like, oh
Well,
no.
I wanted to check out what the Iron Banner 2.0 was going to be like because, I was excited about the original Iron Banner when they talked about it, and it wasn't what they said it was going to be. They said, level was going to matter, your armor and your guns were going to matter, but it didn't matter, the
Right.
original one. This one, though, it seems like it does matter. It really does, because I'm maxed out to level 30. I have, exotics and legendaries that are maxed out, and I'm doing really well. I'm really doing good in this game. Or in the
I've actually heard you can get level 30 armor.
There are boots and gloves you can earn. You have to do bounties. There's specific bounties to do. Like there, one is like get
Get
20.
25 headshots with a pistol without dying.
No, no, they're not that hard anymore. Get 20 headshot kills with an auto rifle. Like not without dying, just 20. Um, I was like, oh, okay, easy. Get 10 machine gun headshots. It's like, well, you gotta wait on the machine. You gotta wait on the heavy ammo to
Heavy
spawn.
ammo. Yeah.
Once you actually do get heavy ammo, and you have a decent machine gun, which I do. I have a legendary one that's maxed out, does void damage. I love it. But once all that all the stars align, it's like pretty much you can just wreck shop, which is really fun. It's really fun to play multiplayer games when you can actually do damage.
Wait,
So
fun and Destiny.
I had a chance to pick up Call of Duty. I did. I saw it was like $35 online with some code for a short time, and I was thinking, man, I have friends who have picked it up, like Ace and
Nice.
some other people, and I just like, should I? I ultimately decided against it. Even though it was almost half off.
Right.
It was like 45% off, but I still was like, no, I have way too much stuff because I got Sunset I still have to play, and I got the Master Chief Collection I got to play, and then soon the Destiny, the DLC will be out for, later on in December, and then it's just like there's so much to play. It's like Call of Duty can wait till next year when the Call of Duty I'm looking forward to the most, Treyarch's Call of Duty. Treyarch with an extra year to develop. That's what I'm most excited about. But um, let's see. The hardest, I think, the hardest bounty that the Iron Banner has is kill 10 people without dying.
Yeah, that seems kind of hard.
I did it yesterday.
Really.
Yes, I did.
But they all like level 4s?
No, the thing with that is you have to be at least level 20 to join the Iron Banner, or
Okay.
you have to be with a friend who is at least level 20.
Gotcha. That
Because
that seems better than just, hey, come on, come all. We lied about what this was.
Yeah, so I'm actually having fun with the Crucible stuff because the
That is odd.
because well it's all these guns, all these great guns I have, and armor I've accumulated. They actually help. There's actually mean something. All the time I've spent, you know, I actually have somewhat of an advantage on this stuff, and um, I gotta be honest, I want those boots that they have, and for that they're giving away for the Iron Banner, just because they have a certain stat that my boots I have currently don't.
Okay.
And I think that's about it, really. There's something about being able to, like, once you have a weapon maxed out, you can like reset it to where it has different specs on it, like different like the legendaries and exotics and stuff. They have like like there's this one sniper rifle where one of the special abilities is it cloaks you, or
Well, that seems like cheating.
well, it's the only sniper in the game. It's the only weapon in the game that does that, I think. But and then there's the, like this one sniper that can regenerate ammo. Um, but it can only hold 6 at a time. There's shotgun that can give you more slide. There's I have an auto rifle where the longer you fire, the more stable it gets.
Oh, I want that one.
Yeah, it's a beast. But it's I there's apparently a way once you level it all the way up, you can like somehow I haven't figured out how to do this or if it's even in this update. I think it is. According to like the Iron Banner 2.0 Destiny's website thing, it talks about it being a thing where you can like reset it completely and those two stats like change. So
Hmm.
that's kind of interesting because I mean it
Yeah. To
definitely
use a WoW term to reforge the gun.
yeah. And it definitely gives you a more of a it definitely makes you know the weapon system a lot like basically gives you more weapons, more different combinations, like how Borderlands was in a way. Which um but yeah, I've been enjoying that, doing the Crucible stuff here and there. I played for a good, I don't know, maybe an hour and a half last night doing the Crucible stuff, getting all those bounties, you know, bounties done. I don't know if I'm gonna really be able to play as much to get all the stuff I want out of the Iron Banner, but just because like I came back today and all those bounties were the exact same.
Mm.
20 headshots with an auto rifle, kill 10, 10 headshots with the machine gun, you know, 20 melee kills or 10 melee, or I don't know, there's so many melee kills. Then like the kill 10 without dying, it's like I did that once. I don't know if I could kill 10 people without dying another time. Yeah.
Yeah, that seems like it'd be kind of hard to do.
It was pretty hard. Like it just everything was just going my way that one time, and I was just like I saw the little thing pop up, the bounty completion pop up, and I was just like, oh, I got it, yes. So let's see, anything else? Uh, with the Iron Banner, pretty much you can get a shader. You can get two different weapons. I think a scout rifle and an auto rifle, maybe. You can get boots and gloves that give you, that are equivalent to, exotic slash raid gear. So if you're missing boots and gloves, to get you to level 30, there you go. Um, then you can buy like they've had it to where like every day for one mode of light, which is you get every time you get enough experience to level up after 20, um, instead of actually leveling up. But one mode of light gives you a buff for the Iron Banner stuff. It's a 12-hour buff.
Okay.
Um, and you can only like get the experience and stuff if you win the match. If you lose the match, you get a medallion, and you can hold up to 5 of the medallions. And whenever you win a match, whatever medallions you have, get claimed. So you actually have to win You have to actually be on a winning team to really get much done.
What do the medallions get you?
I think reputation to
Okay.
level up your Iron Banner rank.
Okay.
So, that and the bounties I think are what gets you your rep leveled up. Um, so, if anyone's listening to this, the main trick to it is do the
Shoot
weekly
that guy.
nightfall. Do the weekly nightfall first because that gives you that gives you like 20% extra like everything. You know, when you turn in stuff for the Cryptarch, it gives you extra
Right.
Cryptarch
Yeah.
rep, gives you extra Crucible rep, extra everything. So it's do that first, and then do the Iron Banner and the bounties and stuff like that, because you get extra. So that's about it on that. Um, let's see. Oh, they did have an update like the day before. On Monday, and it changed some stuff up. Like it added like you can if you join a fire team from like doing the strike playlists, you have the option to talk to the people now,
Okay. They
or like
actually added the chat functionality to the game.
yeah. I mean you could chat if like say we all fire teamed up, we could chat with each other beforehand, but like if you were match made into a fire team for whatever reason, you weren't able to, but now you can toggle on and off and stuff like that.
That I don't understand that at all. Why is that even a thing? Like why is that off? Why did that not exist?
I have no idea. I honestly don't. But the one of the weird things is they updated some of the images. Like when you go get like relic iron, spirit bloom, stuff like that. When you collect those and the little square image of it pops up, it's
Uh-huh.
different now.
Okay.
They're all different. I don't know why they did that. I honestly don't. I don't have a problem with it except for I don't
Because the
understand.
relic iron looked like a piece of poo.
I don't know. Like, but I mean, like the spirit bloom looks different. It just all looks different. It just I don't understand why. Like, it kind of bugs me because there's no need to do that, but they did it.
Okay. Well,
It's like focus your time on other stuff in the game that matters instead of changing some pictures and images. Um,
like developing the story.
Yeah. And whenever like your one of your fire team members goes down, you see like it'll flash between like the X to revive. It'll also flash between that and then a yellow circle with exclamation mark like hey, look over here, your friend's dying. You need to pick him up. So
Now point and laugh.
that's something I guess. But yeah, they did a lot better than the first Iron Banner. So. If
Well,
like I
that's good
said,
at least.
if anyone has like done the raid so many times and they still can't get like boots or gloves, this is a good way that you can actually you know, earn that instead of just being lucky, and getting like a full set of raid armor your first go through. Um, let's see. I guess that's about it as far as what I've been playing. I guess news, Stuart.
Okay. Okay. Yes. Some of this news is kind of old. Um. Grand Theft Auto 5 for the new consoles came out yesterday. Are you thinking about picking this up, William?
I don't know. I don't think so. Like not for
The
a while, anyways.
first-person mode it doesn't entice you, because it totally does me.
Really?
Yeah, I would absolutely love to play Grand Theft Auto in first person.
Hmm.
So I mean, this this, I'm seriously thinking about it. Even though I really shouldn't, because I have it. I've beaten the game already. It's done.
I'd wait till like I don't know, Cyber Monday, whatever, Black Friday. Look to see if there's a deal online.
I doubt it, because
Or
it just came out. I would be really surprised if there is one.
I mean, like I said, Call of Duty just came out, and I saw, like I think within a week I saw it for $35.
Yeah, but that's also Call of Duty. They spit those out like candy. Um, Also, uh, we've been promised heists since before the game came out last year. Was it last year? No, it was 2 years ago.
It was last year.
Was it last year? Okay. Yeah, since the game came out last year, we've been promised heists for Grand Theft Auto Online. And they finally said the next update. So whenever that is, because there's no time frame for that, but they said the next update will have heists.
Okay.
So
That's a tall order to fill because it's been they've been looking forward to this for so I mean fans have been looking forward to this for so long. They've been promising it for so long, and I mean it's got to be something spectacular, or there's just I don't even know if it can be as good as people as good enough to please people for the wait.
yeah, it's been so long that some people are even making up their own fake heists,
Yeah.
aka Achievement Hunter,
Yeah, those are
which
pretty.
are hilarious.
Yeah, I like those. Those are pretty
Those are
entertaining.
always fun. Um, but yeah, and I'm actually kind of looking forward to, because you know that they're gonna pick Grand Theft Auto 5 up for the Xbox One, so I'm looking forward to their first person Let's Plays.
Oh, they've probably already started doing stuff. I think they got the games early even.
Maybe
But
well they filmed so far in advance right now because of Laser Team that they're not really in the office right anymore,
there are
or at least not
still
none of them. Not there's a bunch of them. They're just out.
it's only Gavin and Michael doing Laser Team, I think though.
Jack's not helping out with it.
I think he's
Uh,
helping out somewhat, but like he's not. Those are two are like the two of the
right.
stars.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
there
Yeah.
are Let's
Michael.
Plays without them, and they talk about oh they're busy at Laser Team, they're busy. There have been Let's Plays that have been recent because they've mentioned oh Gavin and Michael are they're they've died in a massive dick sucking accident or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
their goes that are still coming out. They were filmed back in beginning of October.
Yeah, the stuff that requires like all of them, yeah, they've done it,
Right.
but
Yeah.
there are still some that are coming out that are without them. Cause
I'm looking forward to person Let's Plays.
yeah, so
Um. Shit. Why? Warframe. Remember that game? We were really into that.
I still have it. I still
Well,
would
yeah.
love to go back to it eventually.
Yes, absolutely. Um. Well, they last week they tried for a Guinness World Record.
Oh, like what? Like what? What kind of gaming related
The
record?
largest gathering of people wearing false mustaches simultaneously in a video game. Yep.
I would think you were making this up if I hadn't seen this like last week.
Yeah, this happened last Friday, and
Okay.
apparently they did it.
Awesome.
I was unaware that mustaches weren't in the game.
Were mustaches in the game? Really? I didn't realize that either. I thought they were. I thought it'd be them wearing mustaches like in real life playing the game. Oh
Nope,
wow,
it says
that
right
makes
here,
sense to me.
equip them in game and show your support for, it's Movember, so
Hmm.
and
Interesting.
they did set the world record.
So did they create it just to do this, or
Most likely.
because I don't ever remember mustaches being a thing when I played it.
Yeah, unless it was a. I have no idea.
I don't know. That's interesting though.
But yeah, they apparently did it. Doesn't actually say how many were in there though.
No, enough to break the record.
Yeah.
So some of these records, I'm just like, okay, yeah, I could say something
Yes.
very obscure
If
and have a
if
record
you
for
come
it,
up with
but
the record beforehand, yes, I can do it. But
I don't get it. There's so many obscure things. Um, Speaking of records, remember the what is it, Felix Baumgartner, that whole thing?
uh-huh.
How they made such a huge event over that?
Yeah.
They're so excited. Well, like I was just like this was a couple weeks ago. I just was looking through articles and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, I see, you know, Google employee breaks skydiving breaks Felix Baumgartner's record. It was just a one-off article. I'm just like, that's kind of funny. That's kind of funny. They made such a huge big deal of this, and then someone else just beats it, and just like oh yeah, this dude beat that record,
Yeah,
and we
was
made.
was he also sponsored by
I
Red
don't
Bull?
I don't think so, because like I said, this was just a one-off article. But like everyone, when Felix did it, everyone knew about it. They
Right,
made
yeah.
such a huge hype, but it's just like this one Google employee did it.
Okay.
Yeah. So I figured I'd bring that up. If we were talking about records, world records. I just thought that was hilarious. That it's just like I'm just looking through articles and it's like, oh, Google employee beats this record. I'm like, how is this not like news? Because they made such a huge deal about the previous guy beating it.
Yeah. That is I don't even know. That's just odd. And that guy's got to be super sad though, because nobody knows that guy broke Felix's record. Nobody's gonna know that unless you look it up.
Yeah, look in our little chat link. Google's Google vice president or VPs. Yeah, 135,908 foot leap breaks world record for highest free fall parachute jump.
Wow.
Yeah. It's just like, yeah, this dude's rich as hell if he's a Google VP. So I guess he
Yeah,
doesn't really.
absolutely.
I'm guessing he doesn't really care. This was just like, hey, it's Tuesday. I want to do this. Let's do this.
Just another day in the office.
uh,
Going up in outer space.
Another day in the Google office, maybe.
Yeah.
But okay, what else you got?
Well, I wanted to know what your last week after the Halo talk. I talked a little bit about Overwatch. Have you had a chance to watch the trailers?
No, I haven't. I've heard about it though. Okay, I'm looking at it right now. I've heard about it though. It's very Team Fortress 2 like.
It looks like it, yes, but apparently, but
Yeah.
according to people who have played it, no.
Yeah, no hats. It's some other piece of clothing. I've heard those jokes. Like,
Like this, like I said last week, this is the newest. This is a new Blizzard IP, and it's the first one in many years.
And apparently they're saying they've taken aspects of Titan for this.
Yeah, this was the PvP that was going to be in the Titan MMO.
That makes a lot more sense because when they just said said they just called the Titan quits, that didn't make sense. Like all that time and effort and money, and you're not gonna do anything. It makes a lot more sense now.
They're fucking Blizzard. They can do whatever they want. They've got money.
True, but I mean, obviously, they're taking something from it and they're gonna turn it into this,
I mean,
which
they're the giants of MMO. They're the giants of RTSs. They're the giants of top-down adventure games. They're trying to be giants in MOBAs, and now they're shooting for first-person shooters.
well, I mean, if you technically, if technically, in the company that owns, Activision Blizzard, technically they do have the shooter market.
True, but this was Blizzard though.
Yeah.
Activision is just a publisher, not a developer. Blizzard is a developer.
But I'm saying company, but yeah, I definitely understand what you mean. It looks interesting.
Yeah.
Very colorful.
It is very colorful. It's very bright. Very Pixar. Like if you watch the cinematic trailer, like it looks like you're watching a Pixar movie.
In a way, yeah. Yeah. Almost looks like one of those Star Wars cartoons.
Um, maybe a little bit.
Like was it the blue purple chick with the gun, and then the one dude who looks like he's like, I don't know, a Sith. And
Yeah.
the monkey
Yeah.
looks like he's wearing stormtrooper, armor.
Yeah. Kind of does, doesn't he?
Yeah. So, yeah, but it looks. Heck, they could make a cartoon out of this, and I'd probably want to watch it.
Oh, absolutely.
Like it looks, the cinematic trailer looks really good.
Well, actually, people are wondering, like, this is going to be a first-person shooter that's going to have no story whatsoever. Just like, Team Fortress 2 basically started out with no story. It has a story now. But, no, but you got to go outside of game for that. People are wondering, are they going to hire some outside company to make cartoons or something?
I mean, they could pretty much do it themselves, right? Because, I mean...
Well, like, this cinematic trailer that's, like, 2 minutes long took them a year and a half.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy.
So, like, yeah, they could hire on extra people and make that a focus, but, like, their focus is gameplay and making it look good. Not necessarily, I mean, they could be making the Warcraft movie themselves instead of, having somebody else do it.
Yeah, that's true.
Because, I mean, Blizzard cinematics have been ahead of its time for the past 10 years.
It's Blizzard and Blur, right?
Yeah, Blizzard and Blur are the top people. Like, they're the top cinematics, but Blizzard only does their own thing. Blur is, they'll do anybody's with enough money.
Yeah, they've done the Halo stuff. They did the Old Republic.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that very first one that was just, like, amazing.
Yep.
Like, that's still probably one of the best cinematic trailers. That first Old Republic one. So, yeah. Interesting. There's no beta next year, is that right?
Yeah, there's a beta coming out. which
Okay.
I've yet to sign up for.
Oh, okay. You can sign up for it already?
Yes.
Okay. Is there a link in the article?
Doesn't look like it.
Okay, just Google it.
Yeah.
So, very interesting. You got anything else?
That's kind of all I got.
Okay. I talked about the Iron Banner 2.0 already, so not gonna touch on that again. There's a link in the article or in the show notes if anyone wants to see the article about it. Let's see. Something we did talk about, I just put in the show notes, so if you're looking, you could see. We've talked about this once before, but Surge is back.
We've talked about Surge. I don't remember this. I don't think I even know what Surge is.
The soft drink from the 90s? Really?
I don't. If we talked about this, I have no idea.
I could have sworn we talked about this. You don't ever remember Surge?
Nope.
The drink. Okay.
Is it like a Mountain Dew?
It was. I think, what was it, Coke's solution to Mountain Dew? Yeah, Coke's solution. And it was like,
Wasn't that Mellow Yellow?
no.
I do remember Surge. I do remember it.
Yeah, it was like back when in the 90s when everything was like had to be extreme and
Yeah.
Surge was like the soda to be the most extreme.
Yeah, Surge absolutely sounds like a 90s thing.
I was really afraid. I saw like last week, because I signed up on the Amazon thing. Let me know when you're gonna sell it, and I got an email and I was like, oh, okay, I'll buy, because it's like 12 pack of they're 16-ounce cans, so they're slightly larger than normal size cans, but for like $14, prime shipping, so it's not really not that outrageous, but it's really good. I I I was kind of afraid, thinking, because it's like stuff back then is never as good as you remember,
Right.
but it's really good. So all my fellow Surge drinkers from the 90s to you know 96 to 2001, it's back on Amazon. It's really good. I'd highly suggest checking it out.
I'm not a fan of Mountain Dew.
It doesn't really taste like Mountain Dew. That's the weird thing. I don't like Mountain Dew. Like, it's more. How do I describe it? It's more sweet than, like, anything. It's more sweet than Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew is more. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a big Mountain Dew fan. I like all the other Mountain Dews, though, that there are, except for Mountain Dew Original.
Okay. Did you look to see what is frequently bought together along with Surge?
I did not. Oh, that's funny.
I've never heard of that energy drink.
I've heard of it, actually. I have.
Really?
It's UK. Yeah, UK. The Stewart's talking about pussy energy
Pussy
drink.
energy drink.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's that, and oh, yep, they're right there. Cocaine. I was about to say cocaine. That's a drink that actually got banned in stores, at least around
Wonder-
here, because like it has so much extra caffeine and so much stuff. I tried it. I bought it online after it was banned. Like it's really spicy.
I was
So
gonna say there's two different. The options here are mild and spicy. The hell, spicy?
the mild must be new, like, because the one I tried back when I did try it was spicy, and it's really really spicy, and it's not good at all. I don't like it anyways, but I can't handle any kind of spice, so But yeah, I would say the closest thing Surge tastes like would be like the Mountain Dew Baja Blast,
Okay.
which that does that. It's it's different than Mountain Dew. It's just like
Yeah.
all those other. It's got the name, but it doesn't taste like Mountain Dew, and I'm glad. Like it really is funny. I like every other Mountain Dew but regular Mountain Dew. I like the Code
Same here.
Red, I like the
Same here.
Livewire, the Baja Blast, the Whiteout, you keep going on and on because they have like 10 different Mountain Dews.
Game Fuel.
I haven't tried it, but they have like a lemonade Game Fuel now.
Really?
Yeah, I
That
saw it. And
actually wouldn't be that bad.
I'm like, huh. And I think it's sponsored with Call of Duty now.
Yeah,
It's like
it's
it
Game
used to
Fuel
be
always
Halo.
has. Well, it used to be Halo, then it was World of Warcraft,
Now
then it
it's
was
I think it's been Call of
maybe
Duty
Black
for a while.
Ops. Yeah, it's been the latest Call of Duty for a while.
Yeah, so but yeah, if any of my fellow Surge drinkers are interested, it's really not that bad. I mean, it's price wise anyways, 12 cans, $14. There's 16-ounce cans, free prime shipping. So, it's not too outrageous. A lot of a lot of sodas and drinks like this, you try to buy online, it's normally outrageous. Like this pussy drink is like, 4 8-ounce cans and it's like $12.
Phew.
Yeah, that's just
That better be some good pussy.
it's kind of ridiculous. And the cocaine energy drink, it's 23.86 for a 6 pack of the spicy, and then it's almost $29 for the mild. So you know the Surge deal isn't that bad, and it's already number one bestseller if you look at it in grocery and gourmet foods. So there has been an outcry. So it's good. I recommend if anyone remembers it, try it. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna like subscribe, like buy this like constantly, but I just was like, oh, I remember that. Why not? 14
Yes.
bucks to relive.
Send me a new case every week.
Yeah, no. I mean, if they start selling in the stores, maybe. I don't know, but probably not. I don't really drink soda too much. Most of the time, the only soda I do drink is diet soda, that has like no sugar and all that. So,
Yeah,
but it is a nice blast from the past, so to speak. Um,
you could say it's a resurgence.
boo. No. One last thing I have, which I need to put in the show notes. I thought I did. Oh no, that was a little
Big
too.
text.
Microsoft celebrates the 1 year anniversary of Xbox One, and apparently there's some goodies they're giving out.
Oh yeah.
Yes, let me put the link in so you can check it out while I talk. There we go. Okay. The 1 year anniversary of Xbox One is coming up on Saturday, which they I they need to put HBO Go up before then, because like didn't they say within the first year?
The year isn't over, and a bunch of new media apps like came out yesterday, including
Not.
Crunchyroll.
I did see
Yay!
that. Yes.
But not HBO. They've still got another month.
Yeah. So, well, I mean, it's this month, isn't it? The 1 year. They said
Oh,
within a year.
they said within a year it's going to be on there.
I think so. Yeah. Because I only know that because I've heard it on other podcasts that have talked. I think Giant Bomb maybe.
That makes sense because a lot of because I read a lot say like here's a bunch of new media apps but no HBO Go.
Yeah. Okay. According to the blog post, I guess on Major Nelson's website, um, Xbox One community has spent more than 2 billion hours playing games and earned a collective gamer score of more than 11 billion in the past year. That's crazy. As a thank you, eligible users will receive a personalized email detailing their own accomplishments and few rewards, including a 1 year gamer pick or a year one gamer pick, special Xbox One background, free rentals of Halo 4 on Forward Onto Dawn,
Yeah, that's on
um,
Netflix.
and Dragon Ball Z Battle of the Gods.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I have that on Blu-ray, but I've told
I,
people I've
I
been
still
talking
have
to.
yet to pick that up.
Yeah, it's actually really interesting. Some of the 20 extra minutes, like the 20 minutes we missed, at the beginning, and then 20 minutes, that are like, there's like I think there's a scene with like Hercule where he's drunk and he's like wanting to fight Barris and stuff like that. I don't think that was in the. I
I
don't
don't
I
remember
don't
that at all.
I don't
No.
remember that. So that's part of that 20 extra minutes, that
Does
wasn't
he,
in
does he get up
theaters.
on stage and sing with Vegeta?
No, but he's like trying to challenge Barris to a fight, and like he's completely drunk, and it's hilarious. But I do have some friends who were talking about, they haven't seen that movie yet, and so I need to tell them about this. But says fans will also be selected at random to win additional prizes such as special edition consoles, games, and posters. A full list of prizes and more details about this weekend's celebration can be found on Major Nelson's blog. So, you know, it's cool that they're doing some stuff, and who knows? I've been there since day one, so maybe I may get something special. I am rocking the day one console, so and my controller that says day one edition, which I like that. I do. So
Ooh, one of the awards is 75 platinum in Warframe.
really?
Yep.
Oh, that's funny. That would be hilarious if like, wow.
But also, you got the Call of Duty bundles, you got the Sunset Overdrive bundle, 12 month subscription.
$200,000 in game GTA Online dollars. Ooh, 12 months digital membership, which I'm good till like 2017, I think. Because last year during Black Friday, I bought a couple. I bought a couple for like $30 each. I bought 2 years, and then I had also bought the. Later on, I saw they had the um, special Xbox Day One full year membership that gave you the special, like a special Shadow Django for Killer Instinct. So I bought that as well. So I'm like good on Xbox Live stuff, but yeah, Project Spark Premium, Dance Central Spotlight, Pinball FX stuff, Plants vs Zombies, 75 Platinum and Warframe, Air Vehicle Shortcut for Battlefield 4. What? There's some
Oh,
weird stuff
that's
in here.
that's probably just like, hey, you don't have to play, all these hours to get these upgrades for these air combat vehicles. Here they are here now. You can just buy that now.
Okay, the free rental of Battle of the Gods also comes with a sample pack of Dragon Ball Z TV episodes, which,
Bet you it's Dragon Ball Z Kai.
weirdly enough, last year when they were giving the first season away and they had all the seasons like really discounted and cheap, I bought all of it. So I have the whole series digital. So, um, which we'll be talking about Dragon Ball Z on I Recommend.
hmm
So people need to check that out. But
because Dragon Ball news.
yes. But I think that's it. That's it for this episode.
Yeah.
Because I don't see anything else. Because everyone's too busy playing all the games that are releasing. So.
Right. Uh-huh.
You know. Oh, I did get a new Sparrow vehicle in Destiny. Like.
Right. It's got flames on
it. Yeah, and you can you can go up the environments that that are kind of like ramps that get you in the air.
Mm-hmm.
You can press you can press the right trigger, and then you can use the left analog stick to make yourself barrel roll and stuff like that.
Oh, cool.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, that was just in the shop, or that was just
I should have that as well.
In the post. I was just like, I have something in the post? What's this?
Yeah, it's for people who bought the bundle.
Ah, gotcha.
So yeah, I should have that as well.
It's not as durable or as quick as the Raid speeder, but it's pretty fun. It looks pretty cool. So, but I just saw an article, talking about that on IGN while I was just skimming through, and I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that. I don't see anything else though to talk about really. So, next week's episode 200 though. So that's
it is. Yeah.
So, we'll have stuff.
We should probably figure out what we're gonna do for that.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. We have a lot of PC games, and I have an iTunes gift card and stuff to give away, but nothing. I don't know. It's just we have all this stuff to give away, but there's not. We don't have that many listeners, or people who watch the show live, or any of that. So it's I don't know. We'll figure it all out though.
Yeah.
So, I guess that's it though for episode 199. You got anything else, Stuart?
We are part of the Open Forum Radio Network, which has awesome shows, including this one. But you can also find Open Forum Radio, the 40cast, Prove Your Point. I recommend our other show, My Peanut Gallery, Tap the Craft, Married Gamers, Some Other Castle, Gamer Husbands Radio, the OMG Hour, Gamers Unscripted, and Just Press Start. And I don't have the other ones on here. I don't know exactly what they are. I know one of these
new ones.
Yeah. Well, no, it's one of the guys on Gamers Unscripted has a couple other podcasts.
Okay.
And they're kind of included with us.
I know, the Shayward thing that's gonna go at the end of the episode.
If you listen to that, it'll be there.
And I'm just that was never no one ever told us that. It's
I remember there was an email going around talking about his other podcast, but they were never named.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, looks like Destiny trial program. There's gonna be a free Destiny trial program. Activision's
so you can find out if you don't want this game.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. We already paid our money for both DLCs, so it's just wait and see.
That is true.
So. It's fun, but that if you don't have any friends to play with, then don't even bother.
Yep, exactly, yeah.
So, trying to see if there's anything else, but yeah, I guess that's it. 199, and we'll see you next week for 200.
Bye!